Lego Star Wars, a toy based on a brand about people killing each other with spaceships. Hey guys, welcome to the video, and today I will be explaining the downfall of Lego Star Wars. Now, before I get into it, I do want to say, I grew up on Lego Star Wars, I love Lego Star Wars, I love Star Wars and Lego together, but both are undeniably falling in many ways. And Lego Star Wars carries that as well. And so I'm going to explain the issues I have with it, and we'll just go from there. So, here we go. Alright, so first I want to talk about the pricing. Now, Lego Star Wars historically was always, I would say, much more affordable, right? But it wasn't until the last couple years that the price has really gone up. I mean, you had sets back in 1999 that were only $5. You got Qui-Gon Jinn and Darth Maul. There are many examples I can go over with how much the price has really increased. I mean, obviously, across the board, prices have increased on absolutely everything. But Lego Star Wars is obviously not an outlier in that department there. And there are many examples I can go over, like the Imperial Shuttle from 2005. That had a ton of figures. Now, the Imperial Shuttle itself was literally just a rip from the 2001 Imperial Shuttle. I'm pretty sure they were the exact same thing, besides maybe like one minor like color difference or something. But you got tons of figures for that for $50. That's pretty awesome. I mean, you got Vader, Palpatine, you got some Royal Guards, a ton of Stormtroopers that at that time had leg printing, and what? I mean, that was very rare at the time. You know, full-blown leg printing, like that was, especially for like a trooper, that was completely unheard of back then. I mean, that was pretty damn new, I would say, and it was really awesome. And then Imperial Shuttle now is $70. Now, yeah, that Imperial Shuttle is a lot better, but there's a lot of issues, like the weird black like thing that sticks out. Like, what the hell is that? Is that like a tongue or something? A black tongue? I have no idea. But stuff like that, you know, that's just like, and you only get 3 figures. That's kind of a disappointment. And Darth Vader in that set didn't even have arm printing. What? Then you have the Ultimate Space Battle set, which came out in 2005 based on Revenge of the Sith, the Battle of Coruscant. In that set, you got 5 ships for $50. 5 ships for $50. You had Anakin's Jedi Starfighter, Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, you had 2 Vulture droids, and then you had a Tri-Droid. And you also got Anakin and Obi-Wan minifigures. And some Tri-Droids. That is absolutely insane. For $50 now, yeah, they're not as great as the modern interpretations of these ships, of course, in many ways, but holy crap, for $50, that is a lot for $50 right there. That's a lot of ships. And now, for a Jedi Starfighter, for example, Anakin's Jedi Starfighter, that was $30. This was $50. What the hell is going on here? I know it's a better build, a more accurate build, I understand that, but what? That's ridiculous. And you had Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, which was also $30, which was the Episode 2 variant, so it's technically smaller, I guess. That's crazy. I mean, you do get an exclusive Kaminoan. Ton We of all figures, let's go. Ton We Kaminoans, let's go. Oh, yeah. And then also, now, you have Lego Star Wars Microfighters, right? Microfighters have been around since 2014. Microfighters are cool. It's a cheap way to get a figure that you want, and it's a good starter for, you know, very young kids who are new to Lego. So that's a great thing, right? Nope. Microfighters are now $16. What the hell? They were $10. They were $10. This spider set thing from the Mandalorian Season 3 is $50. It has 2 minifigures. Now, don't get me wrong, the 2 minifigures are beautiful. I mean, oh my god, they nailed those figures. Don't get me wrong. I mean, printing everywhere. They look awesome. I mean, but $50 though? And so now I'm going to move on to the quality. Now, the quality is, again, it still holds up. Don't get me wrong. The quality with Lego bricks is great. You know, Lego is very quality brand. That's why there's this, price tag on it. I understand that. But the price is, as I've said before, a little ridiculous. So the big major example that I want to go over, which will be the big part of this section here, is the fact that what the hell happened to Lego Clone Troopers? What happened? Lego, what were you smoking, Lego? What were you smoking? My Danish overlords.
You want to buy some death sticks?
You don't want to sell me death sticks.
I don't want to sell you death sticks.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
Just look at Lego Clone Troopers now compared to 10 years ago. Lego Clone Troopers back in 2013, 2014 were as accurate as you could get them. Now, yeah, arm printing, right? I understand that. Leg printing for some of them. I get that, right? That's like the one thing they were missing, and the heads were also very wrong. And what's the infamous Angry Clone Head? We all love Angry Clone Heads. And then you have the clones since 2020, which I will say they do have the accurate, heads, right? The heads are accurate. The legs are a lot better with the printing. They even got, toe printing. That's really good. But everything else is just like, what? Ever since in 2020, Lego's been doing this like hybrid of animated and live action clones. I don't like that. Honestly, if I was Lego, I would have just kept doing the live action clones, right? And then in 2022, they introduced the helmet holes, which are absolutely disgusting. When I first saw them, I wasn't too harsh on it. Yeah, I was like, okay, I need to see this in person. When I saw them in person, I'm like, okay, these are horrible. They look bad. I mean, the holes are not where they should be either. I get why they did it, so you can add helmet attachments to Phase 2 Clone Troopers, because previously you couldn't, right? So I understand that, but why couldn't you at least just done the helmet holes for like commanders, right? Or captains that actually used them? That's what they should have done. Just do them for the commanders and captains, not for regular troopers that would not need the helmet attachments.
Execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord.
Now, there's many other examples I could go with quality. I'm not going to go too in-depth with there, but I'll show you some examples on screen with like Boba Fett and Captain Vaughn having way too many issues. And now my last big reason is misadvertising. Lego recently has been doing a lot of misadvertising with their sets. And I have one big example, is the ATTE with the 212th Clone Troopers with the print. See, the print is correct on the box, as you can see. And then the actual figure, it's wrong on the helmet. That orange triangle that's supposed to go down, it's not there. It goes way too far down to where you can't see it. It's a huge inaccuracy that Lego did not have a problem with 9 years ago, when Lego did the Utapau Troopers Battle Pack, and the 212 Clone Troopers were movie accurate and had their helmet right. They had the helmet correct. So it's like, how are we downgrading, That will be it for the video. I do want to say that Lego still does a great job in many ways in a lot of their lines, but they're really dropping the ball on Star Wars. Now, don't get me wrong, Lego Star Wars isn't bad or anything now. There's a lot of great stuff that comes out, like the UCS sets. They're great. They're absolutely incredible. And a lot of the dioramas and the helmets were great, right? But it's the price, it's the quality and the inaccuracies and the inconsistency with Lego. They do a great job here, but they don't do well here. It's like, how do you mess that up, especially if they were getting it right before? And I want to see Star Wars and Lego Star Wars. I want to see them all do better, but they're all having problems, especially Star Wars. I want to see them do the best they can. I want to see them pump out some great stuff. This is coming from someone who only posted Lego Star Wars videos for 3 years, so I know what I'm saying. I've, kind of been through it, and, I'm a big fan. And so, yeah, that'll be it for today's video. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, because I put a lot of work into this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.